and good morning. My name is Teacher Alex. Over the next few weeks, I will be making some maths videos for you. All the maths that we do is real world. We will not need a scientific calculator. It is all practical maths that you use in everyday life. Probably you have studied this before, maybe a few years ago, so now will be a good time to exercise our brain and refresh our memory. Today's subject is percent. This little symbol is very important. Not only do you see it in the shopping mall for a discount, you will also see it on the side of a bank. Percent is how much the bank will pay you when you put savings with them. It is also how much you will be charged when you borrow money. The central banks set this number, and they can make it go up or down. If it goes up, you get more money for your savings, but your credit card bill will be more. So it is important to understand this and how it works and how you can calculate it. We are going to do two things today. First, let's make sure that we can calculate a percent from two numbers, turning a fraction into a percentage. Then I want to show you a trick which will mean that when you are out, you can calculate a percent of a number very quickly. 20%, 30%. My trick will make you see it is very easy to do and you will not need a calculator. Okay, let's go and look at the PowerPoint. So, here is the first slide, percent. One thing I want you to understand is this word cent means 100. It is Latin. So per cent means per 100 or out of 100. You can see here how we express a fraction as a percent. 0, 25, 50, and 100. Quite easy, I think. Now, can you tell me what 1 over 2 is as a percent? It is 50. 1 over 4, what is this as a percent? 25. Now, these are very easy and maybe you just know them in your head. But I would like to think, how did you work it out? What is the maths? It is 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 100. 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. You must multiply by 100 to get to the right answer. In this case, 50, or here, 25. Here is the long method. 1 over 2 equals x over 100. This is your percent here, and on the left is your fraction. We move the 100 to the other side. This is why we need to multiply our fraction by 100. Then you can cut 100 and 2 to get 50. And here, the same method, 1 over 4. Take the 100 to the other side. 100 divide by 4, 25. So you divide the numerator by the denominator and multiply by 100. Now, here are some other ones to practice. These are a little bit harder. The answers are at the end of the PowerPoint. You don't need a calculator. All of these numbers will cut very easily. You have 20, divide by 50, but you must multiply by 100 on the top. Same here and here and here. I would try these first just with pen and paper, and then you can check the answers as I say at the back of the PowerPoint. Hopefully something you will remember in your mind that you learned this a few years ago. It's not so difficult. Now I would like to show you a trick to work out the percent of a number when you're in a shop. We see 50% discount, 70%, 90%. You can get out your calculator and multiply the price of something by 70 over 100. But it is better if you can do it quickly in your head. Now, the quick trick way. You must look at this number. What is 10% of 300? Well, 100% is 300. To work out 10%, drop the last number. Forget about this 0 here. 10% is just 30. So we work out 10% by dropping the last number, and then we can adjust. Now that I know 10%, I can easily find out 20% by multiplying 30 by 2. If I want to know 30%, 30% is 3 times more than 10%, so 30 times 90. So when you're in the shop, a t-shirt costs 400 baht, but there is 20% off. Turn 400 baht into 10%. Take off the last 0. Drop the last number. Now you know 10% and you can adjust up or down. Here are 3 questions to try. Again, the answers are at the back of the PowerPoint, but first work out 10% and then change it to 20 here or 40. And this will take a bit of extra brains. Now, we can also use this method for 1%. Look here. What is 3% of 9,000? Oh my God, so difficult. Well, 10% would be 900, but 1%, drop the last 2 numbers. 1% is 90. Okay, so I know 1%. Now I can find 3 or any number. 3 times 9, 27. If I want 8%, it is 90 times 8, 720. This method is just for easy numbers. In the next lesson, we will do more difficult examples. But it's very useful. You look at a price of something, chop off the last number if you want to do 10%, and then adjust up or down. If you want to go a bit smaller, chop off 2 numbers to get your 1%, and then we can adjust. That is the end of today's lesson. But if you have any questions, my email is at the beginning of the PowerPoint. Please email me. It is anonymous. You can ask anything you like about maths, and maybe we can even do a lesson on it. Remember, ask a question today, stupid once. Never ask a question, stupid forever. Thank you.